Hello everyone, welcome to Just Invest Today, and today we're just going to do a quick recap or a quick stocks to buy / stocks to watch out for or put on your watch list because man, there's so many companies out there that have been going down, they've been crashing because the Federal Reserve is saying they're going to raise interest rates, and we see the market reacting to that. Dow Jones, S&P, Nasdaq, gold, Bitcoin, all down today, and man, I think this is going to keep going on as the Fed says they need price stability in the market, in the economy. Inflation is just going too crazy. So guys, what are you buying? Tell me down below. Do you want me to do a more of a deep dive in these stocks I'm going to mention? But tell me, what are you buying? What are you looking at? What do you see in the market? Or are you just holding back and holding your money? Because man, people are saying it can get way worse than this. This hasn't even begun because the Federal Reserve is just kind of inching its way into raising rates, not really doing it fully. So what are we going to expect in the market? So let's get into it right now quickly. PayPal. Look at this. PayPal is selling at $89. Who would have damn thought, man? 103 billion market cap. So this is an interesting buy right now because I don't even think payments and you're still gonna have to buy stuff. You're still gonna do stuff around, like you're still gonna use PayPal. So I'm not sure how much this stock is gonna be affected, even though I know there's a lot of competition. People are starting to kind of shy away from PayPal as they're probably seeing better opportunities. So man, PayPal is an interesting company to buy. I still feel like this is a stock that maybe I purchased, but I didn't like what the CEO did about kind of trying to buy Pinterest. Like, why would you try to buy Pinterest? That's a very odd management decision. So I kind of look at that a little skeptical, but still, PayPal is something on my radar. Like at $89, I think, like I still think this company can grow 15 to 20% per year for the next 5 to 10 years, right? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know. So now we have Alibaba selling for $85, 239 billion market cap. So do you see what's going on in the market, man? 33% of their market cap is basically cash or cash equivalents. 33%. That's how cheap Alibaba is. If Alibaba grows 5 to 10 years out, they're going to have more money on their balance sheet than the freaking market cap. That's how crazy cheap Baba is right now. Like, it's just mind-blowing that people are saying like this company is pretty much dead or they won't be able to grow. As we know, there's a lot of headwinds. There's a lot of people doubting China and the regulatory environment. You really sit back and have like an overhead view. You understand the Chinese market is becoming one of the fastest growing market. The economy is going to grow faster than the US, Europe, Canada. It's going to grow faster, and e-commerce is going to be in the front face of that. So Alibaba is number one player, so we can see the success there. So that's why I have Alibaba there. I have Google next. Google is so undervalued right now. It's underrated, undervalued. 22 PE right now. Google has been growing at like 30% a year, man. So can they keep it up? Can they keep it up with YouTube, with Google search, doing amazing things with their car? I think Waymo. So there's a lot of potential for Google right now. So they have this at $3,400, like a price target of 1 year. So honestly, I think Google is a huge buy. Like if you don't know what to buy right now, I think Google is like perfectly up everyone's alley because everyone understands Google. I think, in my opinion, it's super cheap. Google's growing higher than that 22 PE. I think they're growing 20-30% a year, and I think that's gonna continue. We have Coin. Coin just released their NFT marketplace, but that does not matter. Selling at a 9 PE right now, $35 billion market cap. But come on, man, like people are saying Coin is out of the game, is out of line. Transactions are gonna kill Coin because other people are getting into the market. I still think that's far-fetched. Like give it 5 to 10 years. I think 5 years Coin's still going to be there. Like I don't think the competition is just going to come and destroy Coin, as Coin already has the leadership role in the marketplace when it comes to freaking crypto. It's the biggest USA crypto exchange in the US market. So people in funds, they're not going to want to put their money in a stock or put all their crypto assets, especially with the huge security risk when it comes to crypto in some kind of Bahamas company or some Asian company like Binance. Like, they're not going to want to do that. Like, all of these smart, savvy investors or people, hedge funds, they're going to want to put it in Coinbase, which has a more safer appeal and has never had any security issues. So that's what I think. Coinbase is still on the top of their game. They're leading in altcoins. Like, they're doing big things. They're building different verticals. They just announced they're getting into India, or they just opened up Coinbase in India. Like, come on, man. Like, they're doing too much good things to, like, say that, damn, like, Coinbase should be worth $137. Now we have Etsy. Etsy has been getting killed in the market, and I think Etsy is getting at that price now. Remember, I used to own Etsy. I sold it around 200 or 210 or something like that, and then I sold back again at like 160, 155 around that mark because the market was going to shoot, and I thought there was better opportunities out there, so I sold off Etsy and I got into, I think, Facebook, more into Facebook, and then even Facebook's been crashing a lot, and that's my dark horse. Facebook crashing like crazy. Facebook's buying back their shares like mad, so I'm not worried about Facebook. But Etsy, let's get into Etsy, and I still think Etsy should be a good buy at this price because, man, in my mind, I just keep going back to this. Etsy just raised its prices, so basically they're charging a higher transaction fee. They're still the most dominant player when it comes to like homemade, handmade stuff. Like, where are people gonna go if they're not gonna sell on Etsy? Like, are they gonna go to Shopify when they already have this huge base on Etsy, and Etsy has this huge network of sellers and buyers, and people selling on Etsy know there's a huge number of buyers. And Amazon, Shopify, they're not really known for their handmade, homemade stuff or like t-shirt designs. They're not known for that. So you have to build up your commerce, build up your name first. So you go to Etsy because no other place is doing it. So that's why I just keep going back to, like, man, Etsy is so dominant in their space. They have to be one of the most dominant companies in their space. If anyone has another suggestion, like, who else is competing directly with Etsy when it comes to selling and buying like all these like homemade, handmade stuff? Amazon tried to get into this field and they got killed by Etsy. So that's how you just know how strong the moat for Etsy is. Like, Amazon couldn't compete in this handmade, homemade space. So that says everything I need to know about Etsy, and that's why I still love the company. They did questionable acquisitions. I'm not sure if their acquisitions are paying off, even though I thought at the time it was amazing. Depop, Reverb, Elo7. Let's see how that plays out. So Etsy's definitely on my list that I'm watching for. So tell me what you think about Etsy. Next we have Micron, and Micron has been getting crushed, man. Just getting destroyed in the market, even though we know Micron is gonna do amazing things. Like, just everyone needs more data, more storage, more memory. Like, it's just inevitable. So who knows where Micron can go, because it's selling off like crazy. 79 billion market cap, and they've just been killing it on the revenue. They've been growing like crazy, 15-20%. Just had a bad history with Micron. Micron has disappointed a lot of investors, so they have that memory of Micron in their mind, even though now it's more of an oligopoly. So who knows where MU goes, but I have high potential for MU. I think it's worth like around $90, $100 minimum, probably even more, but the market is not agreeing right now, and that's okay, because we're still going to hold Micron, and we might even buy more. Who knows, man? And if it gets to 113, I might sell it off and buy something that's cheaper. Who knows? But man, these are the stocks that I'm really looking at. I actually bought 2 shares of Google. I bought a little bit more Micron, so that's what I'm saying. My position's at like 5% cash, man. Like, who has cash right now? Like, there's so many opportunities in the market, in my opinion, that, man, you should be spilling your load, man, like everywhere. So tell me what you think about this video, guys. Do you agree with my picks? Do you disagree? What do you think about the stock market, the recession coming up? Do you agree with that? Like, tell me what your opinion is, man. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll get back to you in the next video. Peace.